Let's get started. Welcome everyone to NSO Developer Days 2018. And welcome back for those who were here last year. Who was here last year? Okay, quite a few. Okay, let's hope we can repeat what we did last year, which I think was really good. Continuing to build this community of service developers on NSO. My name is Fredrik Lundberg. I'm leading what we internally called TAILF Engineering Group, which means the core development here in Stockholm, and also a group of application developers that Cisco has to develop NSO applications on top of the NSO platform. Really nice to see all of you here. I started with TAILF 2010, then we were only 20 people in the company. So imagining then that we would have a developer conference gathering this many people was very hard to believe. But now we're here, and that's exciting. As you all know, I don't need to tell you this, NSO is a platform, and Carl Moberg, is this on now? Carl Moberg sometimes says NSO is nothing more than a glorified letterpress, unless you have applications, function packs on top of it. And you are the ones creating those applications and making NSO valuable in operation, right? So we've realized that without having you guys being armed with a lot of best practices, the best knowledge that we can provide, there is no success for NSO, there's no value in automation. So that's why we are investing in building both an electronic developer community, which is our developer hub, which now has about 650 active users each month. But also we want to gather you in these events. So this is the second time we're having the NSO Developer Days. But we've also had a number of other physical activities throughout the year. We had a Developer Connect conference in New York City in November last year, and we did a special Developer Connect in Melbourne in February. So very nice to have you all here. I will not talk about the agenda. You have it in your booklets. Watch out, because there are two different tracks. So watch out for what you want to see when we split up in two tracks. So the key things that we want to achieve here is for you to learn from each other and from us. And obviously, for you to learn from each other, you also need to share, right? And I'm really keen on getting that open, informal environment that I think we had last year, when it was very easy to ask all the questions that you had and open up. That gives us all the most value of this exercise. So in terms of the format, everything is pretty much the same, I hope, for this year. We will do the little cruise tonight, and there's another event tomorrow night. This year, we're in a slightly bigger venue, because we're 270 people this year. Last year, we were 140 participants in the conference, right? So slightly bigger. And we've also extended. We listened to the feedback we got last year, and decided to make this a three-day event instead of a two-day event. So this gives us more room to dig a little deeper, and we're spending more time on things for you as a service developer, and we're also getting more presentations from you guys. So more customer experience, more customer reference cases from you. You will notice that some people walk around with T-shirts. There are white T-shirts and there are orange T-shirts. I always wanted to be an expert, and also it sounded like less work to be an expert than to be part of the crew. So I picked a white one. And we have asked our engineers, our office is just a couple of blocks up here, to participate as much as possible in the event here. So they should be wearing white T-shirts. Grab them and talk to them about just about anything you want to ask about. And obviously orange is for the crew. If you have any questions of any kind, you can ask those to the orange T-shirt guys. One more thing about logistics. We handed out quiz forms, and there will be a couple of questions throughout the day. Tomorrow morning, by 10 o'clock, you should post your sheets in that box. That is normally our suggestions box for company suggestions. I was going to say that it's our where we put requirements coming from the field. All right. With that, we're gonna do a little exercise. Or one more thing. We are grateful to be working with a group of partners. So we have a number of partners here in the event, and 6 of them are also sponsoring the event, and they will be hosting the evening event tomorrow night. So these are the sponsoring partners. We have Nil, we have Datadactus, we have NetRounds, we have Cisco AS, Devo Team, and iTential. Thank you very much for sponsoring this. Okay, now we're going to step into a little bit of an exercise. So, Fredrik. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, throughout the presentations, we will ask for some interaction. So bring out your phones and get on to the guest network here. Do we have that? Is everyone able to get on the guest network or access the www.menti.com URL? And then you should select the 521283 session or code. Everyone on? You don't have to do it from the guest network if you're data roaming on, that's fine as well. Okay, there we have it. Grand Central Guest, unless in case you want to use the free network. Okay, let's roll the first question. So this is a bit of a warm-up question. What do you think about the temperature in the room here? So we start with that question now because it's likely to get warmer during the day. It's 165 degrees. All right, you get it. We take the next question. And this is more serious. So use 3 words to describe your expectations for this event. What do you want to achieve, learn? Who wants Thomas Mellgren? All right, since we have a lot of focus on learning, which is really good, learning and knowledge, yeah, also of course sharing, networking, a bit of fun. experience, collaborate, news, a bit on the roadmap. Okay, good to know. Let's roll the next question. And now try to pick one of these categories to best describe your connection to NSO. So I'm an NSO practitioner, I'm a user of NSO, right? I help others understand and use NSO, so I'm some kind of consultant, I guess. I'm part of the organization developing NSO, that would be me. I lead, manage an NSO team. I'm a manager for a practitioner group of practitioners. Or other. We already have 10 others, okay. Okay. Let's push it to 200. No, we couldn't. All right, 196. Okay, now, what's your proficiency level? How experienced are you in using NSO? What's your skill level? Superior. All right, some modest intermediates, just about as many who are relatively new to NSO. That's good, and about the total amount, the superiors and the advanced add up to about 1/3 as well. So good mix of experience levels. I hope the division into 2 tracks can help us bring you something that is suitable for you throughout the conference. Okay, do we have one more question? Okay, this one is hard. What's the name of one of the TailF founders and co-author of RFC 6241? Yep, correct. Is it Martin here? He's not here today. Björn Borges. Ingmar Bergman is unfortunately dead. Okay, when and where was TailF founded? Ah, good, thanks. All right, you get it. So this tool we will use throughout some of the presentations, and was first time I saw it. Quite powerful, I think. That's it, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. So then, please enjoy the conference. Make sure you open up and share and ask all the questions you want to ask, either to those presenting or in between sessions, right? Make use of the fact that we have so many good NSO developers here.